I think, honestly, if you ask anybody, if you know who the 1969 original girls are, we've promoted ourselves so much through the years that pretty much everybody knows who we are. When we had our 75th anniversary, we were very honored to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I think that really was the validation that bringing the girls in that year of '69 was a great decision and remained so throughout the years.
The 1969 girls, I'm sure, went through a lot that season. I'm sure that they had to work extremely hard just to prove that they deserve to be here, and I'm really grateful for that. I mean, I know it was not their decision whether or not they were to be let in, so I do appreciate the male leadership for making that happen for girls, and I really appreciate the 1969 girls for just, I'm sure they busted it so hard to prove that they deserve to be there, and I greatly look up to that, and I definitely am thankful for those group of women and just how special they are to this drum corps and the activity as a whole.
I felt nervous because our first exhibition for the guys in the Corps was at the Patterson Armory, and we went out and did a drill that we had done for the Winter Guard in the Little Falls Cadets, and they stood there after we were done and pretty much walked away without any accolades or telling us we did a good job. And we pretty much turned around and walked away and cried all the way home. So that's how I felt in the beginning.
I think that it is fantastic that we have Scotty McGarry, who goes through History Night for the entire drum corps, and that when the slide pops up that 1969 was the first year that the Corps allowed women, that the entire room lights up and cheers, and everyone's so excited because they understand and they know how important female members are to this entire activity, and it just brings me joy to see other people understanding that means something. Like that is significant. That is a huge step for everyone involved in this activity.
Well, it didn't take as long as we thought. The winter was tough. We practiced in the Patterson Army maybe twice a week, and so we didn't get to see each other to form those friendships. The color guard was off to one side, and the Corps proper was off to the other side. And then when we started to learn our drill, there was more integration of the girls and the guys. So not even the first full year was tough. I think it was maybe the first 6 months or so until we became a true part of the Corps.
Not only for the drum corps, but for society and for our country in general. That was a huge sort of progressive era, and it's really cool to think that we still celebrate that, because the Corps today wouldn't be the Corps it is now without women. And so sort of pinpointing on that moment and moving forward is always something that I get really excited about, just because I get to be here now because of what they did then, and I'll forever be grateful.